Welcome back to Therapid Fame. You're in for a truly heartwarming and surprising story today, one that recently swept across social media and lit up the red carpet in the most unexpected way. The buzz began when George Murdoch, better known to many as Tyrus, stepped onto the red carpet alongside his wife, Ingrid Rink, and instantly stole the spotlight. What was supposed to be just another charity gala turned into an unforgettable evening that had fans and followers around the world, reacting in real time. It wasn't just their presence that caught attention. It was the way they looked at each other, the way they interacted, and the sheer authenticity of their connection that left everyone talking. The event itself was held in Los Angeles, with the primary goal of honoring local first responders. From media personalities to Hollywood's finest, the guest list was full of familiar faces. But when George, dressed in a crisp black tuxedo, made his way down the carpet, it was clear something special was about to happen. His towering frame and signature handlebar mustache gave off a commanding presence. But the moment took a new turn when Ingrid Rink appeared at his side. With her elegant emerald green gown that complemented every curve, radiant diamond earrings, and classic waves in her hair, she stepped into the spotlight with grace and poise. The crowd buzzed instantly. Cameras snapped rapidly. Social media exploded. Photos of the couple together flooded the internet in minutes. One candid shot, where George had his arm around Ingrid as they shared a laugh, perfectly captured the intimacy of their bond. Fans reacted with disbelief and delight. Comments poured in, ranging from, "I didn't even know he was married," to "She's absolutely stunning." Hashtags like "Our Tyrus wife reveal" and "Our power couple" began trending across multiple platforms. For fans who only knew George from television appearances or wrestling, this new glimpse into his personal life was both unexpected and refreshing. But the real magic happened backstage when the couple agreed to a short interview. A reporter asked how they met, something neither of them had spoken about publicly before. Ingrid smiled warmly as she explained that they first crossed paths at a charity boxing match. She had been there supporting a friend, while George was working with fighters, training them in the ring. According to Ingrid, George gave her a few quick tips on her stance, and that brief interaction changed everything. "He gave me 10 pointers in 30 seconds, she said with a laugh, "and I was hooked." George added that he knew there was something special about her the moment she threw her first jab. Their exchange wasn't rehearsed or overly polished. It was genuine, funny, and full of mutual admiration. What stood out the most wasn't the luxury or the spectacle. It was the simple, honest affection between the two. They weren't there to make headlines. They were just being themselves. And maybe that's why they made headlines anyway. In a sea of curated celebrity images, George and Ingrid's moments felt real. Their laughter, their small gestures, their eye contact. It all felt like something most people could relate to, even if the setting was a bit more glamorous than everyday life. So whether you're a longtime fan of George Murdoch, or just discovering the dynamic chemistry he shares with Ingrid Rink, this moment offered something rare. A glimpse into a relationship that's grounded, genuine, and full of joy. And in today's world, that's not only refreshing, it's inspiring. They didn't just walk the red carpet, they owned it, together. With every smile, every shared laugh, and every spontaneous twirl on the dance floor. It wasn't about putting on a show, it was about sharing a life. Thank you so much for joining us today and taking the time to enjoy this incredible story. If you felt even a little bit of the warmth and connection that George and Ingrid shared that night, we'd love to hear from you. Was your favorite moment the surprise appearance, their love story, or maybe their charming dance? Either way, we hope it reminded you of the kind of real connections that make life special. Subscribe to the channel